Welcome back, Sandamtod here, doing a quick video. Had a couple thoughts today while I was at work, and thought I'd go ahead and film real quick and maybe get a vid posted. Things been kind of slow. I did go out and get some pawn shop games over the weekend, but that video's come together kind of slow, so maybe I'll get it together by the end of the week, but I'm not sure. But this is more of an open tag anyway. I was just curious. If any of you all out there, was thinking about, over time and different things. I forget what exactly we were talking about, and I think it had something to do with do you have some kind of gaming, habits or routine when you game? Um, and in meaning, what I mean by that is. Like, there's a couple different things. Like, when I was a kid, especially on retro games, and on the Nintendo, especially 8-bit games and back, the music was good on some games, but the majority of music was a lot of the same old, same old. And especially on, like, role-playing games and stuff, the music would just loop and play over and over again. And one of my habits when I was a kid was I wouldn't listen to the game sound at all. I would actually turn the TV down and listen to cassette tapes. Actually, back then it was before CDs even, and I had, like, some different cassette tapes, a lot of mix tapes, but I had a lot of different types of music, and I would listen to those mixtapes and play, um, Dragon Warrior and Crystallis, Star Tropics, games like that, Final Fantasy, but I wouldn't listen to the actual music of the game, and in today's generation, it's a little more important to listen to the sound. A lot of times, the environment has sounds that you need to hear. Most of the cutscenes are done with audio instead of text anymore, and it's more crucial that you listen to the sound. So that's kind of an old gen habit of mine, is to not listen to the music on the games and listen to the radio or listen to CDs or whatever instead. Uh, Another thing is kind of a habit of mine is I don't I don't eat when I'm playing games. I don't even snack on stuff. I don't want uh, my controller getting greasy. I don't want to be distracted trying to eat something, and then, oh shit, here comes something, or whatever. So I'm one of those guys that stay away from snacking and stuff. I mean, I know some guys, might snack or shit. I don't know, eat dinner while they're playing. I don't know, but I'm just one of those guys that I don't eat. Now, drink, I'll drink. I'll have a soda or a Gatorade or something, or even a water. I don't really drink, like, hot drinks, especially all day long. I usually have a cup of coffee in the morning, but after that, it's like I don't drink hot drinks most of the day. So, I'll have a soda or a Gatorade or something, and I'll play the game. But I don't drink beer or anything. I personally am kind of a not alcohol just doesn't really agree with me that well, so I just don't do it anymore. I used to when I was younger, probably 10, 15 years ago. You could catch me out at the club, but I don't do it anymore. It just doesn't agree with me. But I know, like, my old roommate and stuff, they would play sports games all the time. They'd be playing football or something, and they'd be drinking beers while they were playing. That was part of the ritual or habit of playing, is they would have a few beers and play these games. And some people do like to have a beer while they're playing. That's kind of a little ritual, or a little, not really a habit, but kind of a little thing you do when you play. some people smoke cigarettes and stuff. I know my cousin, he smokes like a chimney while he's playing games. I mean, he doesn't even pay attention. You know, a lot of times nowadays, people don't smoke in their homes like they used to. My sister smokes, but they don't smoke inside. She always goes out on the back porch and stuff. So it's just one of those things that, and they have kids, but it's just a different climate today than when I was a kid. My mom, you know, would have friends over and they'd all be smoking in the house, and you know, it was just like a haze in your living room, you know, walking through. But you know, some people might smoke while they're playing, or have a beer or whatever. I don't do any of that. So I mean, it's just, that's just me though. Um, let's see. One habit of mine is I only will play one game at a time, uh, and that's across all consoles. If I try to play too many games at once, I forget what I'm doing, and I lose track, and I don't feel like I enjoy the game as much because I'm spreading myself out over multiple games. So that's kind of a ritual of mine. Is if I'm playing a game, I'm playing that game. You know, so uh, hats off to you people that can play more than one at a time and keep track of it all and keep the controller schemes down and stuff, because I can't do it. So that's kind of a habit of mine. I only play one game at a time, and I don't know. I just got me thinking about some of the different things that I do when I play. I try, well, a habit of mine nowadays is I really try to limit my gameplay to around an hour to 2 hours maximum. Usually around an hour, hour and a half a day. And part of that is I just feel like I have other stuff I could be doing other than just sitting and playing this game. So a lot of times my video game playing time, I've kind of carved out for myself. I've taken from other, you know, entertainment opportunities, like watching a movie or something. I'll play a game instead of watching a movie, you know, or whatever. And I don't play a game every night. Some people play every night, you know, and just pound games out. If I sit down and with the intention of playing, and I start the game up, and I I start playing it, and I just will get a feeling like, I don't feel like playing tonight. You know, I'll shut the thing back off and just put the controller down. I'm just one of those people that it doesn't strike me every night to want to fire up the console and play. That's a little different than most gamers, but you know, hey. Trying to think of other things that I might do as a matter of being a habit or a ritual. You know, I don't have like special sweatpants I wear when I play or anything like that. I do, you know, I used to sit on the floor as a kid, and I would sit there Indian style and play the game right in front of the TV. And then kind of in my late teens and early 20s, I had a big beanbag chair that I would sit in right by the TV and play. But nowadays, since controllers aren't corded and you don't have to be right up next to the system as badly, I will sit back on the couch or whatever, a good 6 to 8 feet from the TV, and you know, kind of sit back and relax while I'm playing a little bit. Um, it is harder on those older consoles that have the corded controllers. The original Genesis, the 3-button controller, some of those cords, I swear, were only about 20 inches long on those controllers. I might be exaggerating, but they weren't more than 2 feet, I'm telling you. So you had to sit like right up next to it. Um, let's see, um, other gaming habits of mine. I'm not a multiplayer guy. I don't like going online and playing games. Um, it's not that I don't enjoy interacting with people. It's just I've learned that even back when it was in its infancy, online play, there were just so many assholes online that just wanted to kill you or give you grief for no reason. And if you didn't were just learning how to play or didn't really know, you're getting grief for that. And then, it's just it wasn't worth it to me. I'm like, I try to avoid you people in real life, you assholes. So I don't want to get online and just be inundated with you. So, and I know not every player's an asshole online. Don't get me wrong, but I just am one of those people that no harm, no foul. If I don't go on there, there's no chance I'm going to run into them. So, and a lot of the games I play aren't really conducive to multiplayer anyway. So it's usually pretty cool. I'm not very good at shoot, cover, shoot, cover, kind of games. They're not my thing. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can think of that's kind of a little ritual or a little habit that I might have when I play. When I play my 360, a habit of mine is to copy the game to the hard drive before I start playing it, just because I think it loads quicker and I don't think the system runs as hot. Um, uh, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a lot more I can think of off the top of my head. I kind of hit the biggies. The one about watching music, about eating or doing other things while you're trying to play. Um, Sometimes I don't do this religiously, but sometimes I'll shut my phone off before I start playing. That way, I'm not interrupted while I'm playing. That's just me. I'd like to be able to sit there and not get interrupted, but you know, that's just me. I think I just said that. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off. Leave some comments below about some of the habits you have when you play, or maybe you're one of those guys that puts eye drops in before you play every time, or washes his hands, or something, or maybe sprays his controller off with disinfectant spray. I mean, I disinfect my controller, every few days, but I don't necessarily wash my hands or put eye drops in or anything like that. But some people will have to wear a hat, or have to wear a hat backwards or something while they're playing. Just anything. If it's what you do, and it's kind of a habit for you, and it's kind of unique to you, tell me about it. Leave me a comment. I'm I'm pointing down, not at my own stomach either. But or you can make a vid. No big deal. It's just a quick little open taggy thing. Um, Sorry about no content. I was gonna buy some Larry the Cable Guy chips and do the thing, but I'm not a big like a taste test. But I'm not a big chips dude, and I didn't want to buy 3 bags of chips and open them all up just to taste them, and then have 3 bags of chips that are going stale. Even though they are only $1, I thought it was kind of wasteful. So I might pick up 1 bag of them or something, maybe the cheeseburger ones or something, and try them and let y'all know how they are. Plus, I haven't been to the store since that last vid, so we might throw something like that up. And yes, like I said, I did pick up some games last weekend. I'm going to try to get that up by the end of the week. If not, I might go out shopping this weekend, and then we'll just do a kind of a what is it when you put them together? Conglomeration. I try to use big words. It makes me sound educated. So anyway, folks, glad to have y'all, and hope you enjoyed this topic. And like I said, I'd like to hear what your gaming habits are, and leave me a vid or leave me some comments. Definitely leave comments, and it's good to be here in 2013, and we'll just keep her going. That's it. Trying to think of a way to end it. I just did. Catch you next vid. Bye.